Today I come to the sacred grove to have a look at that malaxis. So this malaxis, it's a terrestrial orchid and very rare, endangered and useful also, because it's a extremely important tonic herb of Ayurveda, and it's called jivaka, and then because of that it has got harvested for use in medicines and all. And then as this deforestation and all that happened, and the consumption of that herb increased, and the forest started shrinking and the invasive plants started coming in. These this jivaka and all couldn't handle it, so they became endangered. And it's a very beautiful plant, and one of the flowers and all I've done in the flowering season, and it doesn't occur outside the ruined forest and all. It has to be a nice forest patch without invasive species, only native species, and then a full canopy, undisturbed and all. Only such places it can survive. It's a very fragile, delicate thing. And once the rains are over, it has only hardly some one or two small roots, that's all. Everything else is on the surface. And then after the rainy season, it kind of dries up like this, and then it just hangs out in the surface of the earth. Now all this thing has fallen, that leaf litter and all, it's covered and moist, so that in the heat of the summer the whole thing doesn't bake the ground. It will be quite cool and nice and covered with these leaves. So it can and some small showers and all come, dew drops and all, little bit absorbs, and it remains juicy. And here, let's look at it closely. It has one root, probably one or two roots are there, and it's if you just tug it lightly, it will come out. And then at the end of the season, this is the old plant, last year's plant, and it's quite a mature one, like quite fat and plump. And then from the side, a new shoot will come. From here, one shoot will emerge like that, and that shoot will hey, go that side, go nadi akade, see. So from here one shoot will come out, and all the nutrients from this base part of that dried up malaxis gets transferred to the new shoot. It comes like that, like a thick stalk like that, and slowly climbs up and it flowers. So that is how it is. And to grow it, you need a nice canopied old forest, or probably you have to create such a situation, like habitat, where this atmosphere is created for these delicate creatures to survive. It should be shady, hardly any sunlight penetrating, but little speckled sunlight is there. And then there should not be any competitive aggressive plants around, because these are all, they just can't cope with any kind of invasive species. The invasive species lands up in this little patch of forest. It's the end of this malaxis in this little sacred grove. So, and because it's sacred, it's been left idle. And so here it is. So in that, after the rainy season, in the rainy season, towards the end itself, flowers and all come off. Then it slowly dries up, and then it gets into the dormant stage by November almost November, December and all, it becomes dormant. And then it will wait like that for the rainy season. And now the first shower has fallen properly in the summer shower. That is, now it is March, middle of March. So after the first showers, what happens? Some first shower means it's not some heavy rain or there's no flow and all, but something fell and earth got wet. Now in this situation, all the decaying leaves from the top of these, all these trees, dead leaves fall down. This is evergreen. There's no deciduous tree in this. All are evergreen. So round the year greenery is there, and microclimate is maintained, humidity is maintained, and surrounding valley bottom is there, that side. There also it's very moist and nice, so that cool moist air comes up every day. And after the first rains, all these dried leaves and all, they absorb little moisture, and then underneath these dried leaves, this malaxis will be waiting underneath. So after the rains come, it will be moist and nice. So it will suck up little bit of moisture, and then in a month, little shoots will start emerging, one or two more summer showers, and then the new thing starts emerging. And as the rains start, it will grow. And then towards the second half of the monsoon, flowering and all happens. So that is the life cycle of this malaxis.